So like many people lately, I saw the headline that Fortnite had removed building, and as someone who actually enjoyed Fortnite in its infancy before all the sweats started building mega towers in less than a second, I was intrigued. So does Fortnite without building work? I guess the answer to that is how you want to qualify working. Is the game functional? Yes, it's actually somewhat fun with groups of people that you're in voice comms with and having a goofy time with. The fact that the entire environment is still destroyable while not giving you the ability to then create super towers is actually very interesting. Like, there were multiple times where you're trying to break into a house or into a specific structure, and instead of just running through the front door, you can remember and activate like 10% of your brain and break in to a different section of that house. And to me, that flexibility makes the game very interesting and fun. But despite how well the map is designed and that breaking and entering aspect, it suffers from so many battle royale-isms. First and foremost, the map is just too big. The map itself is fine, but the fact that we have access to all of it every single match is unnecessarily large. If they were to take the map and just say you can only play on 50% of it at any given match, it would create this new sense where each map would be slightly different rather than just having the storm slowly close in on one location. And since the map is so big, there are long, and I mean incredibly long, stretches where you're just not going to see anyone. In fact, depending on where you land, if you're not going to one of the known popular drop destinations, you're not gonna see anyone, period. Which is why whenever I played, I was just dropping at I think it's Tilted Towers. I was there every single start of the game because that was the only place that I knew that I'd be able to find someone to fight in the first 2 or 3 minutes. The next annoyance, I'm going to call it, is these AI bots that are in the map that take control of tanks, are in the blimps, etc. AI in a battle royale is an incredibly interesting idea, but I think they're a little bit off the mark because these AI do nothing besides be bullet fodder. The other interactable aspects where you have the gold bars and the NPCs that you can talk to and trade with, those are really interesting because those are landmarks that you can fight to control. But the base AIs that are just wearing all black and try to shoot you and miss, they're boring. My final gripe is with the respawn mechanic. As someone who plays a little bit of Warzone with his friends, the rebirth, resurgence, whatever the heck it's called in Warzone, is the proper way, in my opinion, to have a battle royale built, because nothing is more boring than waiting for your friends to count to 15 at a watched location by everyone on the map for you to get to play again. Having a respawn timer in a battle royale is fun, and I would like to see that embraced in more than just Warzone. Now, I've done a lot of ragging on what the game is like right now, and I think those are all important points. And I think that right now, the most interesting part of Fortnite is its potential going forward. The fact that Epic has gone and taken this essential portion of Fortnite and said, we can go without that for now to try this experiment makes me incredibly excited for what they could potentially pull off in the future. And what makes me very excited as I put on my tinfoil hat is the idea that they could bring back building, but limit it so that you can still place ramps and platforms, but only once per second. That would still give the feeling of being able to create your own structures given enough time, or accessing different portions by creating your own little highway. But it stops the inaccessibility that was Fortnite prior to building getting taken away. The reason that I didn't play Fortnite is building makes this game inaccessible. The fact that people are just summoning these sky towers that go up infinitely high in a matter of 2 seconds or less makes this game intimidating to anyone who has not already learned how to do that. So in my opinion, the best compromise is bring back building, but put a time cap on it so that you can only place one object every second. That would still allow teams that are coordinated to create this quick structure to maybe trap a player. That could be very interesting. But It would also make the game still accessible to general people like me that want to step in every now and then, but don't have the flick of the wrist necessary to summon sky towers. Now, overall, with where Fortnite is right now with no building, I am giving it a whoppingly low score of 41. Overall, I think the game is going to continue to improve with time, especially with the developers setting this precedent that they are willing to take massive risks. But no amount of good ideas can save Fortnite when its map is large and empty with nothing meaningful to fill it. And that is all for my rant about Fortnite. I plan on making more of these review rant style videos going forward. If you enjoyed this, subscribe. I'll have more coming soon.